Okay. There are still 19 of you. That's as far as I know. There are 23 of you, right? So it's absent number one. Haven't. Oh, there you are, Mr. Abishalom. Your son, absent number four is joining. Your son, U Liu Chi Pa Hao. Oh, option number eight, not yet come. Eight. And 8, 9, 10, 11. 8, 11. 11 is the biggest mammal on land. 11. That's 11. 8, 11, 12, 13, 13, 14. Wait. And Jeremy is coming, but oh, here comes 14, Miss Jocelyn. Oh yeah. So again, let me check. 1、2、3、4号学生还没来，4、5、6、7、8 number 8. Where's number 7 now? There are 21 of us, but that would be including Miss Lita, of course. So that means there are still 19 of you. Where are you? 22, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 8, 7. 7, 8, 11. No. 4. 7, 8, 11, 4. 4, 7, 8, 11. 4, 7, 8, 11. Let me check the WhatsApp group to see if there is any news about any of you. What is this? Anybody else in the waiting room? No, not yet. Nobody. Okay, everyone, I guess I have to start because we don't have time to waste, of course. But please allow me to again check the WhatsApp group, in which I likely be able to see whether there is someone who won't be here with us. Oh, only 8. Then it's just 4, 7, 8, 11. 4, 7, 8, 11 not yet come. Hopefully they will come ASAP.
Number 7 already come, but I think he got kicked out. He said his internet's laggy. Daphne.
Who? Sorry, Jacinda? Daphne is absent number
7.
or 7. He already managed to enter but kicked out.
Yes.
As far as I remember, this is not a karate dojo. So he won't be kicked out. And then kicked out like that. Okay, that's Daphne. And then any news about the others? No?
Have a bad internet connection. Clayton, number 4.
Clayton?
Yes.
What happened to him?
Bad internet connection.
Oh, bad internet connection. Yeah, let's just pray that everything will be fine for everyone. Then everyone would be able to participate in this session. Because no matter what, you have to be here, because this is the way we assess your attendance. I mean, without being inside the meeting, you will be considered as absent, even though you know already that you can. Here comes Mr. Clayton, and yeah, even though you know that you can follow the lesson using YouTube. Okay, guys. But still, it is a must for us to be in this meeting room. So let's again pray that everyone would be able to successfully enter. Mr. Clayton already here, even though the naming is not really okay because it's different. 11 is here, so it's just 7 and 8. 7 and 8. Oh, wait. Yeah, 7 and 8. And Mr. Kevin. Here comes Miss Eugene. Mr. Miss. Sorry, sorry. Eugene is Mr. I guess. Right? 8. Yeah, so it's just 7 now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Already Clayton, Eugene, Kevin, cameras, and naming for Clayton. 23 means there are 21 of you, right? 一二三四 already here. 五六七还没来 7 not yet. 七八九十十一二十二十二 12. Yeah. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 12 and 7. 12 and 7. Okay, let's start there. Okay, guys, I thank God because so far the progress of vaccinating of Indonesian citizens vaccination has been progressing, and more citizens of Indonesia got vaccinated, including you, right? Including you. And next month, we can be sure that all of you would be vaccinated. Okay, remember that vaccination is very important to provide ourselves, the country, with the herd herd immunity, so that we would be immune to COVID-19 and able to get along with COVID-19. So COVID-19, instead of becoming pandemic, and remember, if there is anything that I say or explain and you don't understand, you may interrupt me anytime. Okay, what I was trying to say is that before COVID-19 was and is a pandemic, okay, it's a huge case which caused a lot of casualties. A lot of people died because of this disease. But seems like what some people said earlier, that COVID-19 will be transformed from a pandemic into endemic. You need to Google for this. Endemic is kind of disease, right? The condition in which a disease is spread out. It's already like spread out. It could be first lethal or dangerous, but then it become something that is coexist with us. I mean, like flu, yes, certain kind of diseases, they are there, like malaria or other diseases. They are there, but they are no longer a prominent threat for the people. So it is quite likely that COVID-19 will still be here on Earth. And if someone got a bad immunity, not vaccinated, don't have enough antibody, sorry, I'm using American English, antibody in their body, then they could suffer the disease. But if people are strong enough, they won't be infected, something like that. That's endemic. Okay, so very soon after we are all got vaccinated, we could be also sure that we will be able to go to school again, which is yay. Okay, which is yay. For me, that's something. Even though Miss Lita and I, we will start to go to school to do our job there. Even though it's not the whole week, but at least now we've started to uh, go to school. Okay, and I think very soon you will go to school as well, and you won't be like the eighth graders now. Your eighth graders friends, yeah, your eighth grade friends, eighth grader friends. They are the generation which hasn't come to school, not even once. Poor, yeah. But let's pray that soon we can go to school and touch the stuff we got in our biology lab. Okay, so but even we haven't arrived at that point. um, I'm still going to introduce you with the stuff we have in our lab. Okay, so what am I going to introduce you to? I'm going to introduce you to this device tool, a tool called Microscope. Okay, so here it is, the PowerPoint file, and here it comes. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to Microscope. Okay, micro means tiny, small, minute. Okay, scope is talking about the view of what we see. So microscope, many of you already know, already familiar with, already uh, been introduced when you were in elementary school, I believe, I think, or you watched this on the movies, in the movies, sorry, in the movies. Uh, what you see on the screen is the microscope that we have in our lab. Okay, it's more or less like that. Yeah, that's the kind of microscope that we have. Why did I say the kind of microscope that we have? It's because there are not only one type of microscope. Okay, even though this is the one that we have. Okay, as you can see, there is. Can you see the cursor of mine? I'm pointing at the this part. Okay, this is the part through which you see. Okay, so your eyes, no, your eye, one of your eyes would be placed here so that you can see into this tube and see the object which will be placed here. That will be talked about later. But this is the kind of microscope which called the light microscope. Okay, mikroskop cahaya. Ini mikroskop cahaya. Wei Shenme. This one is called microscope cahaya because it uses light to illuminate the object so the object can be seen. It requires light. Without light, it will be dark. Of course. Okay, so let's carry on. Carry on, carry on. You can see on the screen two kinds of microscope. And the one on the left is the one which is slightly similar with the previous one on the cover of this file, which is another light microscope. But the difference is, can you tell the difference between that one before in the previous, on the previous slide, with this one related to the whatever? Or what's the difference, guys? The one on the left, okay, not the one on the right. Anybody wanna can tell the difference between this one and the previous one on the previous slide? Jaziel, what do you think the difference between this and this? Look carefully and
two
what is
nozzles of two viewing nozzles.
this one? This one.
There
Is
are
it?
two, but in the first picture I see only one.
Oh, good, great, great. So this is what we call the eyepiece. Okay, this is what we call the eyepiece, and this one got two. And this is what that's why this one is called binoculars, binocular microscope. Okay, binocular. Well, and yes, Mr. Jaziel was right. Sorry, this one got only one. Monocular. Mono means one, bi means two. Okay, monocular, monoocular, monooculus, one eye. Okay, so this one is for cyclops. Well, this one is binocular. Okay, so all two eyes would be able to look in to the microscope. Good, Mr. Jaziel, very good. And let's see, who else? Who else? Miss Reika. Miss Reika, what are the difference have you observed? This and this and this. What are the difference? Beside the curvature of the microscope, of course. What? Did you see any difference, Miss Reika? And this. And this. And this. And this. Reika? Oh, Jonathan, did you see any difference? Another difference beside the ocularity? No, that's
Okay,
not
so
the.
you know what about the normal versus electron microscope? So even viruses cannot be seen with a normal microscope.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like sometimes very, very small bacteria, very, very small, or even viruses cannot even be seen with your own light microscope. You need electron microscope, or sometimes they call it a machine.
Wow, that's nice. I mean, you dug deeper than what I expected. Okay, that's awesome, Mr. Jonathan. That's awesome. But just now I was just trying to differentiate only the light microscope. Okay, I was just trying to ignore the electron microscope, but that was awesome, Jonathan. Okay, I was just trying to ask you about the difference between this light microscope and this light microscope. Okay, and beside the number of the eyepiece, okay, this one got two, this one got one. You see that this one also use a mirror to provide the object with the light, while this one got this button and this lamp bulb. Okay, that's the other difference. Okay, but both of them, the one on the cover of the PowerPoint and the one here on this slide, are all light microscopes. Okay, now let's compare the light microscope with the one on the right, which Mr. Jonathan just now talked about awesomely. Okay, this one on the right is the electron microscope. Okay, electron microscope, and this is far much more advanced than the light microscope, of course. And the condition, the state of being advanced of the electron microscope is it can be proven by what we can observe, just like what Mr. Jonathan said before. I mean, this one, the light microscope, only able to magnify object. You will learn about the microscope further, okay? But this one maybe can magnify object as much as about 1,000 times, okay? 1,000 times this one, the light microscope. Yeah, about 1,000 lah, yeah. This one could be million times, okay? The electron microscope. So awesome, okay? And of course, due to that, the electron microscopes are expensive. And actually, there are two types of electron microscope, okay? TEM and SEM. TEM and SEM. Okay, transmission electron microscope and scanning electron microscope. The transmission electron microscope able to provide images which have this huge magnification millions of times, but the images are two-dimensional, something like that. While the SEM, scanning electron microscope, the images are three-dimensional. Awesome. Okay, let's see. This is a video from YouTube. Okay. Yeah, I know, but hi, Mr. Corver. I will skip a lot of parts of the video, okay? But actually, what is being shared in the video is that he is Mr. Cover introducing the light microscope. Okay, the light microscope. There are several funny scenes inside. This is interesting. You can find it in the internet, of course, YouTube. Okay, but he tried to show what we can observe using the light microscope. Okay. What am I? Oh no. Okay. Okay, supposed to be here. And this. Yeah, you see the image of a microscope, the image of objects we observe under a microscope is inverted. Okay, guys, inverted. Like he said, just now Mr. Corfer said that when he moved to the right, the image moved to the left, and so what you see on the right would be on the left of the microscope. That's something you need to remember, okay? Because when you observe, maybe later, when you are in grade 8, for example, you are observing the circulatory system of a fish, for example. So if the blood in the blood vessels of the fish move toward the left hand side, means it is moving toward the right hand side. So inverted. Remember that, please. Okay. So let's see what we have. He used phone because he said it's something interesting to be observed using the microscope, and he's now observing this. Okay, nest of a snail, nasty water. Water, that must be American English.
Ew, too dirty.
When you observe things using microscope, there will be an option to choose which objective lens you are going to use. Objective lens is the lens located near the object, just like what you see on the screen. That's objective lens here in the nose piece, okay? And whenever you are observing objects under a microscope, you have to, it is highly recommended that you use the lowest power of magnification. That's important. Okay, always use the lowest power, the weakest of them all. Okay, I mean, you will see that objective lens able to magnify objects as many as 5 times, 10 times, 20 times, 40 times, 100 times. Okay, but always start from the lowest one. Remember that. If you forgot, what's the YouTube? Carry on. Let's see. Yeah, red is usually 5 or 4.5. Yellow is 10. Look, this is what you see under a microscope, light microscope. Quite awesome, actually, I think. Quite awesome. See? Whoa. I really hope that you can go to school very soon and we do this. This is gonna be exciting. Okay, so what do we have here? Oh, what's that? Ooh, yeah. For some, maybe this is gross, but for some others, this is exciting. Yeah, okay. So you can watch the video on YouTube, or you can ask me for the file. I can share this with you, of course. But what you just saw, watched in the video, is what we can see under a light microscope. Okay, what can we see under an electron microscope, which Mr. Jonathan said much more awesome? I mean, in magnifying objects, what can you see? Let's see it. This is astonishing objects you can see under an electron microscope. Okay, let's just keep it. Amazing and gruesome world under an electron. Yeah, of course. What person is he? Indian? I think Indian. You see that? Bad tongue. Lidah kelelawar. Oh my gosh. Ini lidah kelelawar, guys. And this one is using SEM. Okay, scanning electron microscope. Lidah kelelawar. Oh my gosh. Really? Like this? Glossophaga soricina. That's the scientific name of the, I don't know, maybe the bat. But Glossophaga. Okay. Hypodermic needle with blood. Jadi ini jarum, ya, jarum hypodermic. I don't know what that is. Dengan darah. Okay, what you see here, these must be erythrocytes, yeah, red blood cells, because they are round and biconcave like that. They are erythrocytes. Okay, carry on. Oh my gosh, these are awesome. Stigma of a sunflower, ya. Stigma itu kepala putik dari bunga matahari. See how awesome this is? Wow. And what's this? Oh, tardigrade. Yeah, you have to browse the internet and find how what tardigrade is. They are awesome. Tiny, scary, Yeah, tardigrade. This is tardigrade. Interesting. It got a nickname. Oh my gosh, this is caterpillar, guys. Beautiful, right? No, caterpillar, ya. Ulat ya, pucuk. Tapi ini apa namanya? Ulat sutra, ya. My gosh. Rambut manusia. Oke. Ini Microsoft-nya elektron ya, seperti kata Mr. Jonathan tadi ya. Oke, you can just okay. So awesome. So I guess those in this video you can see oh butterfly larva. Okay, you can imagine if this thing is as big as Godzilla. This will be scary, yeah? Oh my gosh, really? I mean, what are these? Fangs? Oh my gosh, this is scary. I mean, wow. Yeah. Wow, incredible. Paramecium. Okay, I won't be too long watching this video because it's too awesome for me. I hope in your spare time, instead of playing online games and others, you would also want to browse this kind of things. Okay, guys? Okay, so I've just shown you the images you can see under the two kinds of microscopes, okay, the light microscopes and the electron microscopes. So let's now talk about the parts of the microscope, which is the most important thing we have to achieve today. Okay, so I'm going to continue to the next slide, and here's what you are doing. Okay, you are going to get the worksheet first, and then you are going to watch the provided video and refer to the video to fill up the worksheet correctly. The video will be paused at some points to allow you to complete the worksheet if the time is still available. Okay, so here is the link. You can, I don't know, can you hover on the link and able to click on the link, or can you not? Does the link work for you there, everyone?
No.
Oh no, okay, then you can browse, you can use your browser and type that bit.ly. You don't have to worry about the, I mean, just ignore the HTTPS and so on. Just start from the bit.ly/LKS microscope. Okay, bit.ly/LKS microscope. Or I can share the file in the Zoom meeting in the chat box. Okay, I'll find it first. Where is it? Where did I put it? I think it's in the download folder, maybe. Where are you? It's supposed to be. Wait, I'm looking for the file. Can you access the file using the what's that, the link, guys? Can you get the file?
Yes.
Yes, you can. Oh, thank God. Anybody got a problem with accessing the file? Anybody got a problem?
For me, the problem is just request edit access.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they say you can, there's a button, there's button request edit access.
But can you find it? I mean, can you see and download the file?
Yeah, I can see and download the file, but they say you can request edit access.
Okay, as long as you can download the file, that will be fine, I guess, because what you need is just the file for you to be edited later. So you don't have to edit the file on the in the cloud. You just download a copy for yourself, and then you can use the copy. Okay. Okay, I really hope everyone has downloaded the file, because you will fill up the uh, file. Okay, you will fill up the worksheet LKS. Yeah, you will fill up the LKS now, very soon. Now, I still haven't. Wait, oh, here it is. I guess no. Okay. Again, I hope you've gotten the file already. Now let's see. In the worksheet, you see an image of a microscope and the blank labels, okay, to be filled up. Underneath, you will again see the you will see a table, okay, number, leftmost column, and the next would be the parts of microscope. And there are 14 rows, excluding the header. Okay, so you will fill number one according to what you feel for number one in the on the picture, okay, above. I hope you understand that. So if above on the image of the microscope, you fill up something there, which is the tube, okay, which is the tube, then number one in the table should also be the tube. Okay. Number two is the revolver, and then number two in the table also revolver. Then specification means the function, guys. Please write down what specification that particular part has. Okay. For example, to select the objective lens, the nose piece in case of revolver, something like that. Okay, I hope you are ready. Now, if you go to my YouTube channel, okay, my YouTube channel, you will also find, you'll be able to find this video, okay? Actually, this, okay, I'm going to pause this. This is the video about introduction to microscope, but this one got subtitled, okay? I got the previous one, this very video without subtitle, okay? So you can select, you can choose any which one you want. Okay, you can choose any which one you want. Let's watch this. Okay. Wait, can you hear the sound, everyone? Can you hear the sound?
No.
Oh no? Oh,
No.
then I haven't shared the sorry for that, for this. So I haven't shared the what is it? There. Okay, hopefully this one is better. Can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay, thank God for that. Then let's continue. Hi everyone. Today we are going to learn about microscope. We are going to learn about the parts of a microscope and their functions. We use microscope to magnify small objects so that they can be observed and studied. I'll start from the bottom. First, the base, the bottom of a microscope, used for support. Then we got the light source. This could be a mirror or a lamp. The light will be directed through the diaphragm, which will control how much light can pass through and illuminate the object so that it can be observed. Okay, I'll pause there. Go ahead. You may fill what you have to feel there, I mean, the base, right? Base, and there was a translation of it, which is the kaki microscope, okay? And then the light source, sumber cahaya, it could be in the form of um, mirror, just like what you see on the screen, or in the form of a lamp, a bulb. And the next part mentioned just now was the diaphragm. Okay, guys, diaphragm is located inside here. I'm pointing out using my cursor. Diaphragm is inside. It will like open and close to allow light to enter, and it will control how much light able to enter. Yeah, it's like we are closing our eyes or opening our eyes, or open it a little bit or close it a little bit. That controls how much light would enter our eyes. So that's what a diaphragm does. Okay, that's what a diaphragm does. And actually, guys, the diaphragm is located inside this part called condenser. Okay, this is a condenser, and this is the diaphragm. And this there is something, a lever over here. It cannot be really seen clearly enough, but this there is a lever here, which if you turn, it will control the opening of the diaphragm. So three parts: base, light source, and diaphragm. Function, I guess you can guess maybe first, or maybe you can also find it. If I'm not mistaken, sorry, have you guys picked up the books of yours from school? Guys, have
Yes.
already? Okay. So you,
Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. I
yeah.
think for 7B, just start today, I think, because
Oh.
some parents just told me yesterday.
Oh, okay.
They just take just today take
Oh,
the book
okay.
on uniform.
Yes. Okay. Thank you, miss. Thank you. Okay, guys. So you will soon get your book, but if you want the PDF version, you can ask us. Okay, I will be very happy to share with you the PDF version of the book. Okay, but if I'm not mistaken, you can find the parts of the microscope inside the book as well. So hopefully you can have your book very soon. Okay, so I'm going to continue. Okay, I'm going to continue. Let's continue.
Then we have the states. It is where we put the slides, the objects that we observe. The slides are held by states clips to prevent it from being removed. When we are observing an object, we can select the objective lens we are
there were
using.
two parts just now: states, okay, atau meja preparat, okay, and the states clips, okay, states and states clips. Preparat itu dalam bahasa Inggris kita pakai istilah slides, okay, slides made of glass, okay, and it's about maybe 2 centimeters wide, and it's about maybe around 6-7 centimeters long. Okay, so it's like rectangular, 2 by 7 or 8. That's my guess. I mean, I haven't really done a measurement on the exact dimensions. Okay, so states and states clips. Carry on.
By turning or rotating the revolver. Objective lenses are located in the nosepiece. The commonly used objective lenses are 4 times, 10 times, 40 times, and 100 times.
There are various possibility. There are several possibilities that you will find the nose pieces size. Okay, I mean, what was I talking about? Okay, so these are nose pieces. Okay, nose pieces: red, yellow, blue. Very common. Red is the lowest one for 4 times or 5 times. Yellow is the second smallest. Okay, which is 10 times, and blue is 40. Blue is 40. If you find white, that must be 100. Okay, but inside this nose piece, you will find the lens. The lens is inside. The lens is inside. Since the lens is located near the object, we call it objective lens. Can you follow me, everyone? I hope you can follow me. So we got nose pieces with lenses in it, in them, not in it, in them. Okay, so the most common one we have, actually these are what we have in our school. Okay, 4, 10, 40, and 100. As for the 100 times, it's kind of special because you will be able to see 4, 10, 40, 100 grafted here, okay, on the surface of the nose piece. But as for the 100 times, there will be something else grafted there. Oil. Wait, Shenme, why? Because if you are using the 100 times, you need this special oil, okay, special oil to make the image immerse. Ya, kita sebutnya minyak emersi, ya, supaya kelihatan. Kita nggak pakai itu, kita tidak pakai 100 kali. Oke, 749. Okay, yes, any question?
Or how about the 20? Sometimes they use 20 times to.
Yeah. There is 20, ya, Miss Lita, ya. I forgot.
Come again, sir? Sorry.
Is there any 20 times objective lens? There is, yeah.
In our lab or?
In our lab?
I don't think so, sir.
Yeah, we don't
20?
have it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think so. Yeah, I mean, I agree. We don't have 20 in our lab, mister. We don't have 20. Thank you, Miss Lita. Thank you. Yeah. These are what I remember, okay? 10, 4, 10, 40, 100. And 100 rarely used. No, I don't think I've used 100 times magnification objective lens at school. I've never used it there. Okay, any more question? Carry on.
Objective lens is connected to another lens called ocular lens, which is located in an
Another lens
eyepiece.
is here, called the ocular lens, because the lens is located near the oculus, near the eye. So near the objective lens, near the eye, ocular lens. And this part is called eyepiece, nose piece, eyepiece. And they are connected by this tube called the tube just now, okay? So the tube function is to connect the ocular lens and the objective lens. Okay.
The tube that connects the two is called tube. When you are observing things using a microscope, very likely that you have to do some focusing to get good, sharp, clear, and focused images. You don't want blurry images, do you? For this purpose, we are going to use first the coarse focus knob.
Atau coarse focus knob, okay? Ada yang bilang coarse adjustment knob, ya. Okay.
If you turn this knob, the tube will go up and down. Be careful, you don't want to break the slide.
When you are lowering the tube to get closer look at an object using the coarse adjustment knob, you really have to once in a while, look from the side, to prevent it from being broken due to the pressing of the nose piece. Okay.
Second, if you can already find the sharpest image using the coarse focus, but it's not satisfactory, it's not sharp enough, then you can use the fine focus knob. This will refine your image even sharper. Well, I guess those are the parts of a microscope. Hold the arm firmly if you want to carry your microscope somewhere else, okay? Support the microscope with your other hand so that the microscope wouldn't fall and broken. They're not cheap, by the way. Thank you for watching this video. May God bless you all.
Be strong.
Okay. That was the narcissistic part of me. So I guess I have to stop, but I want you to finish filling up the worksheet, and then I'll provide you with the what's that? The assignment pouch in Scholar for you to collect the worksheet. Okay. I have to check again the attendance. 1、2、3、4. Oh, number 4. Who's number 4? Oh, Clayton with wrong naming. Oh, okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Who's number 8 again, guys? After Dafin, before Isabel? Sorry? Sorry?
Eugene.
Oh, Eugene. Tadi udah ada. Ini sekarang Eugene masuk lagi. Rajinnya keluar masuk. Okay. Okay, I guess that's it. I don't want to like confiscate more of your time here. Thank you very much. Any question before you leave? Any question? I'm going to stop the live streaming, and you can watch this session of ours later on